What's going on, guys? It's Jeff. So they have finally brought back regular Warzone solos. So now whenever I'm spectating or anything, I don't have to think about whether or not anyone is a real person or not, or try to decipher who is and isn't a real person. Regular Warzone solos have returned. Hey, didn't even touch me. So as you guys know, a couple weeks ago, Activision, Raven, whoever is making the decisions with the playlist anyway, ended up removing solos out of the game. Literally the base BR experience. So a staple thing that has been in Warzone since the beginning of it was removed. This is the first time that solos was ever removed for this kind of reason anyway. Now when they added it back, they sounded really excited and happy to bring it back to us. And actually they said verbatim, hey, here's your stupid ass game mode back. Stop crying about it. Here, it's coming back. It's a dead game mode. Nobody plays it anyway, so I don't even know why you want it back, but here, you crybaby. That's exactly what they said. Now, obviously, I'm exaggerating, but that's what it felt like. Basically, they brought back solos, and in the post, it explained that solos has consistently been the lowest amount of players in the entire mode. Of solos, duos, trios, quads, solos has consistently always had the least amount of players. So they figured that no one would care if they removed it. All jokes aside, I don't think that's a really good reason to go and remove a base thing, because here's the thing. Even if you were to go and remove solos, right? What's the next step? Are we just removing things based on player count now, even if they're like basic things? Because it's not like there's a million game modes. You have resurgence or normal stuff, and then you can just pick 1 to 4. That's easily less playlists that we end up having than we do in multiplayer. Why are you using the heartbeat sensor right there? You know he's there. You see him. Somebody's flying in. Guys behind the AC unit. A stun and then ran for his life. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure, it might have the lowest amount of players. I didn't know that that was the case, but yeah, I don't play the other game modes though, so I have no idea. And also, I'm sure that I'm part of an even smaller population that like exclusively plays solo when I do play the mode anyway. Star Wars has been fun. I don't even know what people are playing at the moment. Honestly, I've been locking in and playing a lot of Tekken again. I'm really close. I mean, if I continue the current streak that I have, I'm like 2 more games. If I don't lose, if I just win 2 more games in a row, I'll be Tekken King. And at that point, I mean, if I had ever seen anybody that was Tekken King before, I was like, yeah, okay, that person knows how to play Tekken. Ultimately, are you really good if you're Tekken King? Better than the average player, that's for sure. But you ain't really good. But if you tell someone you're Tekken King, it just sounds good. You know what I mean? It's like when somebody on League of Legends said that they were Challenger or even just Diamond. That's impressive to people that don't really play that much. I want to at least hit a rank like that, you know? Something that I feel proud of. This guy's laying on the ground. Holy shit, man. Devo goes down. He's level 600 and is still reacting like we're still in casual mode. Only difference there is that an AI would not sit there and think about laying down in that corner like that. That shit was psychotic. I'm glad I don't have to sit here and worry about whether or not I'm actually spectating AI, because that shit was driving me crazy. I'm pretty sure I just can't spectate AI, but like even when they're fighting people, like sure, okay, I'm spectating a real person, but when are they fighting a real person? Sometimes it's obvious, other times it's kind of not. Not to mention the people that I'm spectating, I'm getting confused with whether they're AI or not, because they play that way. They play very weird, which is really what I look for in this mode. But at this point, I think everybody knows solos, especially at these weird times, like it's 8:30 a.m. at the moment on a Saturday. I'm talking like 3, 4 a.m. This shit is basically the Discovery Channel. You feel like you're watching some sort of documentary on wildlife on some abandoned island that no one's allowed to visit. What's the ecosystem like and how it evolves separate from everything else on the planet? Devo comes right back to where he died at. He wants his shit back. Now, the question is, where did that other guy go? I mean, he could be anywhere. This conversation comes up like every once in a while as well, talking about like IRL versus gaming. Ooh. Devo goes down, gets hit by a mine first, tries to run away from it, and just gets cleaned up by somebody. I'm not even sure if that was their mine or not. Kaido shot? I don't know. Oh, hold on, wait. Sniper rifle? Isn't that supposed to one-shot headshot? I guess maybe the bullet drop could have been bad. No, stop it. You ain't hitting that. Cracks the armor. Okay, good shot. Still not a headshot, though, unfortunately. You see the head moving right there? Yeah, you see him.
Changing max.
Oh, he's aiming back at him. Jumping around, trying to challenge him. Oh, he cracks his armor. Blading back up, gonna challenge again. Probably. Nope, they're gonna run. Bailing out, 30 players left. There's no game that's like really like super popping at the moment. A lot of like IRL streams and content have been popping off, but like I feel like I've heard this conversation so many times throughout the years as well, especially being in phase with like how like all the content and stuff changed over time, all of the drama between like vlogging, just simple vlogging versus gaming. Realistically though, I think that they absolutely can coexist. They have coexisted. There's no like new big thing at the moment, right? For me, all I'm doing is like spamming Tekken and Night Rain. And Night Night Rain, for a lot of people, they see it as like, well, it's just Elden Ring, right? It is Elden Ring, but it's not Elden Ring. I was assuming that the game would have like no players after maybe a couple weeks, but I'm still finding myself having an itch every single day to go and play it anyway, whether I'm making a video or not. And the player count numbers for Night Rain on Steam are crazy. Now, the overall content on YouTube, I don't think it has like the same kind of pool or whatever, but that's like the newest, like coolest thing that I can think of at the moment. Of course, we have like all of these single player games, like Death Stranding came out, Expedition 33, Kingdom Come 2, Oblivion. Would have made a video on Death Stranding too, but I didn't feel like trying to record on my console, to be honest with you. I did not want to turn my PS5 on and make sure that the Elgato and stuff was still working and everything. It always stresses me out. I made content on consoles for years before it was like straight PC. The thing about Death Stranding is like, it's definitely a Game of the Year contender, right? But like as a one-off video, it's kind of hard because I didn't make a video on the first one. Good shots. Got 6 kills, 18 players remaining. It just, there's too many, like, things. I can usually overlook some things, like, oh, I didn't play the first one, so why would I upload the second one? I did that with Kingdom Come, right? So I had that checked off as, like, a thing that would kind of deter me. One or two things, sometimes it won't deter me. But if Kingdom Come was, like, exclusively over on console, I never would have made that. Not because it's just on console, but because of, like, the combination of things. That's usually how I determine, like, whether or not I should go and upload something. Does that make sense? Anyway, there's a huge UFC event going on tonight. Ilia Topuria against Charles Oliveira. There's the whole card, but I'll just talk about the main event mainly. I don't see this fight going 5 rounds. I'll be so surprised. The only way I can see this somehow going 5 rounds is if, like, maybe they really get into wrestling a lot and a little less striking. Now, not that I don't think that they could get a submission or a ground and pound or whatever, but I think that, like, the finish rate potential goes down in comparison to them standing in front of each other, you know what I mean? A lot of people are assuming this fight's gonna end in the first round. Maybe second round at the latest. A lot of people are saying just someone's gonna get dropped bad. Watch it be the most boring fight ever. It can't be. Surely it can't be. Not possible. Neither of them have ever had, like, a boring fight. I do have Ilia, just there's no way. I can't trust that Charles will, like, stay safe long enough, right? With that said, Ilia's never fought someone this, like, tall, long, hard-hitting, experienced, high-level, supreme confidence. Charles is him. He really is. But we have seen him lose multiple times. We haven't seen Ilia lose. Now, to be fair, we have seen a couple close calls where Ilia got hurt. The main one coming from Jai Herbert, who ended up head kicking him. A lot of people are saying if that's Charles landing that kick, he's done. They might be right. That was quite some time ago, and I'm sure that Ilia is well aware that, you know, after getting kicked in the head, that's not the first time he's been head kicked like that, by the way. That was definitely the hardest kick he took. That's not the first time that opponents have actually caught him with that kind of kick. But the Jai Herbert kick was like a full-blown knockdown and everything, so. He did eat that shit, though. Like, this guy's psychotic. Try to drive up towards the other vehicle that's already up here. Oh, shit, somebody's inside. Oh, throws a sticky, sticks him, knocks him down. Ricky cleans up Ricky. 11 players remaining in this circle. Okay, a couple people are fighting out here. Probably have like around 8 people or so remaining by the time we get back in here. The Liza P stuff was cool, but it's not like super popular. Liza P is not like really that big, which is fine. It's a good DLC anyway. I haven't finished it yet. I have seen the final boss though. Right? You can hear him. You're like, yeah, there he is. Cracks the armor. Guy slides around. Gets back inside. He's gonna do the loop-de-loop while he's plating up. Turn back around on him and still lose. Okay, well, nice try. Anybody that's over there has to come in over here.
You've got gas moving in.
Oh, I didn't even see him right there. Wait, good shots. Kind of good shots. Good eyes, I'll say that. Good eyes. Good vision. Here's somebody running around up and behind him. He's slowly coming up. I don't like this. Top 3, we know that one's over there. One's very close to him. Oh, shit. Called it an airstrike on him. Oh, he rotated all the way over there. Has no cover. Needs to plate up. There we go. Got the plates back. Oh, gets cracked again. Needs to plate up once again. Got the 2 plates back. Guy's rotating up. Cleans him up. Needs one more kill. The guy's going to be down there aiming with a sniper rifle probably. Yeah.
Moving to
throws a smoke grenades. Trying to get rid of the aim assist. Flying down. Going to get on top of the building. Guy's just going to run underneath of him. He wants a fair fight. Doesn't want to deal with the height, so he'll just stay underneath of him. And they'll have to fight each other as they come out. Throws a Semtex, and he loses. Okay. Tony Pepperoni. Good job, Tony. Yeah, anyway, for the UFC tonight, I got Ilia. My brain is telling me Ilia, but my heart says Charles. I enjoy watching both of these guys fight, though, so hopefully it's just a good fight. Let me know what you guys are watching or playing. Again, like I was saying, I've been playing Tekken. I've been playing Night Rain. What are you guys playing?